Alright, YouTube, we about to do a straight razor shave, hot towel style. You know what I'm saying? My boy David. Say goodbye to the epic beard. Alright, stay tuned.
Alright guys, welcome back to another tutorial. This is the Barber Teezy, and today we are bringing you a hot towel shave. On my boy David here. He came in one day, said shave my beard off. I said, I gotta record it for the channel, for the folks. He said you already know. So right now we're going to take our Andis Slimline Pro LIs and we are going to remove the most of the bulk as we can, because what we're trying to do is clear the bulk away so we can see if there's any acne, skin tags, moles, any of that sort of stuff, so that we can be aware of that during the shave. The reason we're using the Slimline Pros is because they are not zero gap super close, so they won't irritate the skin, because the last thing you want to do prior to a shave is to irritate the skin. So we're just going to take the bulk off, and then we will start the pre-shave process, which is just hot towels and lather. So let's take the bulk off, and then we'll throw the first hot towel on. Okay, so right here what we're going to do is we're going to tug a towel into the front of the cape. This is to prevent any excess water or shave gel, not gel, but shaving lather from dripping down into under his cape and getting his shirt wet and stuff like that. So we want to keep him as clean and dry as possible underneath that cape. Right here we're going to apply our first hot towel, and you want to make sure you get good coverage of the beard and the chin area, and of course the mustache too. So I'm going to leave this one on there just until it gets about lukewarm, and then we're going to switch it out. So right here I'm going to switch my camera angle so you guys can get a better shot of the face and figure out what we're doing a little easier. So that was our first towel, and then we are going to go ahead. I'm heating up the towels as I go. We got like scalding hot water at the shop, so in between these long pauses is me saturating a towel and getting it hot. I'm going to drape towel number 2. You guys can see the steam coming off that towel right there. Look at that steam. Oh, that's tap water coming out of there. That tells you how hot our tap water is. So we're going to leave that there until it gets, again, like lukewarm. You don't want it to get fully cold, because you don't want that face to get cold at all. You want to heat that face up. So we're using hand whip lather. As usual, I do have a video on how to whip shaving lather on my channel. Make sure you guys go check that out. I'll link it above and below. Above and below, we'll link both of them. So I can just now start to see the steam slowing down on the face. So we're gonna come take this one off, and then we're gonna apply some lather and then another hot towel. Oh, just kidding. I'm going to put just another hot towel in there. Another hot towel. Look at that steam, baby. That steam coming off. We'll lay our wipe towel, I guess, what you could call that. Our shaving razor towel. We'll whip some lather. We'll apply this lather evenly to his face using our boar bristle brush. Our badger bristle. I don't remember which one I have. I got both, but I don't remember which one I have here. Circular motions to stimulate the hair and get it to stand up. Even though it's stubble, it'll still stand up, trust me. We'll lay some lather on there. The lather I made to this shave was a little thin to begin with, but I think as I whip it gets thicker once we go over the second pass, because we are doing a super close shave. So we're going to go with the grain the first shave. And we're going to pretty much just try to get it as close as we can with the grain, and then we're going to go back against the grain. We're going to reheat his face and relather, and then go back against the grain, because he wants that super duper close. So right here you guys can see that the hair is coming off easily. He's got a super coarse, tough beard, so I actually had to change out my blade halfway through the shave just because his beard eats up razor blades. But the blades I'm using are feather razors, so I did the first pass with the grain with one blade, and then I switched my razor and I did the against the grain with a new blade. So, and there's some parts where I just go against where it's like real faint hair. So right here, we're going with the grain. You want to make sure you're going fully with the grain of the hair. You don't want to try to go against the grain on the first pass, because you will definitely cause irritation and possibly nick them. Which in this video you'll see a little bit of irritation, but it's nothing major. So irritation does happen during shaves. I do a shave. I do multiple shaves every week, and I still, there's still some people's faces just get irritation on them. So you guys will see a little bit of that this video, but not much though. But once you apply that last cold towel and the aftershave toner, it clears it right up, and it takes care of that. So right here again, we're going with the grain. Now we're starting the other side of the face. Now with the chin, we're going across the grain instead of directionally down. Now there are shaving strokes that you should be following, but I tend to lean towards just the hair, the way the hair grows. Sometimes the shaving patterns fall into that, sometimes they don't. So I just pay attention to hair growth and go with the grain. And you guys can see a little bit of irritation under my left hand right there. But like I said, that's normal. So especially on somebody with as thick and coarse of a beard as his is, it's pretty normal. Okay, so that's our first with the grain pass. Like I said, you guys can see a little bit of irritation on the left side of his chin, but like I said, that's completely normal. Now we're going to reheat the face. Now this towel isn't going to be as hot because the face is a little irritated from being shaved, so it's not going to be as hot. It's still a hot towel, but it's not going to be like scalding fresh off the tap. Hot, it's gonna be hot, but not super duper hot. Not your pre-shaved towel hot. If that made any sense. So we're gonna let that face get nice and warm, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna relather, and then on this one we're gonna stretch the skin extra tight, and we're gonna go against the grain. I'm changing out my razor right here, so there's our first towel. I'm gonna apply the lather. As you guys can tell, the lather got thicker as I was whipping it some more. So this one was gonna be the crucial one where we want to pay attention to where we're going, what we're doing, and you guys will see me feeling his face to feel like different growth patterns and like that, because I want to make sure I go fully against the grain. And right here, he's telling me like, yo, my pattern grows this way on this side and this way on this side. It's really helpful when clients do that, so it just helps you out a little bit, because once you go that first pass with the grain, you do take most of that down. Like, it's pretty close as it is, and then that against the grain just gets it even closer. Now some people, you have to be careful too if they have any kind of like a curly texture. Going against the grain like we're about to do can actually cause razor bumps, so you want to ask them, but most of them know before they get a straight razor shave. It's always best to ask them how their hair reacts to going against the grain. So right here, because we're going to do it, I don't want this lather to dry out, we are going to do one side of the face and then lather the other side, and then vice versa. So we're stretching the skin and we're going against the grain. So now stretching the skin is gonna ease the shave, and it's also gonna cause less irritation and better razor glide in a closer shave. So stretching the skin is like a vital part of shaving against the grain. With the grain, it's pretty important too, but against the grain, it's definitely important. So we're gonna stretch the skin down. We're gonna go up on the bottom half of it because that's against the grain on his. You guys can see the difference between it too. Like when you go with the grain, there's still like a slight like color differentiation. from there still being a little bit of a stubble there. When you go against the grain, I mean, that's just bare skin. So now we're gonna, on the bottom half, we're gonna go down because that's going against the grain. Okay, and then we're gonna relather this under the chin and then his right side of the face, and then we're gonna go against the grain on this one. So starting at the bottom, we're gonna go upwards, up and right until we get to the chin area, and then we're gonna start to go kind of across the grain, but still upwards. So you can see how I'm kind of going across. It's going to cause less razor pull, and it's going to get a little bit closer without causing as much irritation. The chin area is a really sensitive area. That's where the toughest hair is on your chin and your mustache. So that area is more prone to razor nicks and irritation. You guys will see a little bit under his chin right there. But like I said, this is all completely normal. This happens to the best of us. So, but once we put that aftershave toner on there and the cold towel, it closes that right up, and there's no irritation, there's no redness. It's just, while skin's hot and we're freshly shaving it, you can cause a little bit of irritation. So I'm going to reapply some lather, and we're going to go across up against the grain on his face. This is per his request because of the way he said his hair grows and how he shaves at home. So by his recommendation, we're going to go in that direction. My camera stopped recording for some reason, so I didn't get to finish that last part of the face. But this is another, like a warm towel. Not super warm, but kind of warm. What we're going to do is we're just going to wipe all the excess off, kind of soothe the face a little bit. Right here we're going to put our toner on. So the last one, that last towel that I like to do is just to open up the pores a little bit more before we put this facial toner on. So that's just a toner aftershave. And then this towel, ice cold, baby. Ice cold. That's why he flinched like that, because that thing is just ice cold. Fresh out the ice box. So what this is going to do, this is going to snap the skin back. It's going to tighten everything. It's going to close all the pores. It's going to soothe all the redness. It's going to stop any bleeding that you have from any nicks or anything like that. It's going to reduce the redness. This is what you want to do right after you apply that toner. And then you want to just clear anything else off. Give it a little pat on the face. That's bald, baby. That is bald. Now I'm going to just touch up his lineup up top. While he's laid back and I have free access to it, I'm going to touch up his lineup and his hard part. Just kind of clean up everything for him. And then those dark spots on his temples, right below his, like where his taper would start or where the beard ended. I ended up tapering those out. I don't think I got it on camera, but I ended up just tapering those bald. And that was pretty much it. Shaping up his eyebrows a little bit. Take care of the man. And then this is going to be the final product. Let's take a look. Freshly clean shaved. You dig? So those sideburns, I ended up tapering them out. I don't know why I didn't catch it. But appreciate you guys watching. Check out any more videos you guys like, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. I will see you on the next video. Peace.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to check out more content just like this, click this video right here, maybe even this one right here. Or if you want to join the team and join the family, hit the subscribe button right in the middle, right there. See you guys in the next video.